Okay, so I just got done washing my hair. When I got out, I used Unite 7 Seconds leave-in conditioner, and then I have Small Talk that I worked from my roots out to my ends. I parted my hair down the middle, and I like to use this barber comb because the teeth are super close together, so I can get a tight comb to my head. Basically, I just comb out through the crown of my head, and I've picked through the bottoms already, but I like to comb my bangs a little bit forward to give me the swoop look that I get when I curl my hair. So I let my hair air dry. I will take the towel and I will just kind of towel dry the bottoms up like this to give me volume on the bottom so that I have lots of body on the bottom. So now I will just let my hair air dry as much as I can. I don't love the way it goes when I blow dry it, so I usually let my hair air dry, and then we will go from there. I'm gonna go do my makeup now while it's drying, and then we'll come back and I'll style it for you. Okay, so my hair is dry, and I was going to tell you that you have to make sure when you're combing your hair out like I just did when it was wet, you have to make sure it is wet. Because that's what gives you this like smooth top without the flyaways. And I still haven't combed out the bottom of my hair because I like my hair to have more body at the bottom. And also I was gonna say, when your hair is drying, don't play with it. Don't just leave it flat, let it lay flat to dry. If you look really closely, you could probably still see the comb marks from when my hair was wet, because that's what this Small Talk helps do, is just make it smooth, but also it thickens it up as it dries. Now that it is dry, I'm going to go around the crown again and just soften up the top, and I'll just kind of comb out the bottom lightly. For the curls, I just use a Hot Tools curling iron. This is 1 1/4 inch, and it is the long barrel since my hair is longer, and it has the twisty end so that I can curl faster, and it just works better. So with that, I'm just gonna go ahead and start, and I will walk you through it. I always start with my frontal, and I do a ringlet curl. I put it away from my root a little bit to give it that relaxed look. And as you notice, I'm leaving the bottoms of my hair out so that they're not so curly and they're just more kind of straight. On the back crown of my head, I like to do ringlet curls close to my root so that I get the lift I want in the back and on the sides. Now remember, all of our curls are going away from our face, but when we release them, we want to release them forward so that we get the swoop in the front. And release them slowly out of the curling iron so that the curls don't lose their curl. Okay, so after I'm done curling my hair, I do not touch the curls until they have completely cooled, because I like them to stay longer, and when you mess with them while they're still hot, they're gonna go straight. So I literally let them set until they cool. I might spray some of this very light hairspray from Garnier on it, and that's what I use to just kind of help it to set while it's cooling. My daughter, who is watching, told me I need to tell you where I got the spray from. So this is just from the grocery store, nothing fancy. I use this, but then I also use Kenra 25 when I'm styling my hair. This is just for when I'm kind of setting it. I actually don't wear a ton of hairspray in my hair because I want to go as long as I can without washing it again, which is usually about 6 days. If I have to use this, this is what I style it with, but mostly I just spray the ends with this or spray my flyaways down with this. I don't like spraying my flyaways down with this because it gets way too dirty faster and I get the white flakes in my hair from this. Now that my hair is cooling a little bit, I use the Moroccan oil to kind of calm down any super curls that I have in my hair and any flyaways. So I just get a little bit on my hand, and I actually start at the ends and kind of work my way up a little bit, and I literally just push them down. When I'm putting this into my ends, I actually twirl them backwards, and this just kind of reinforces those curls. So I'm just working it into all my ends. Okay, so some days I just go out the door like this. I don't do anything to style it. But I will take like a pick and I'll just kind of undercomb the bottom layer. Not really, I don't ever really touch this top layer, as you can tell. I just kind of, I like my volume to be more on the bottom than on the top. And then just kind of comb out where I need to. If I have to separate any curls, then I'll do that now. But as you can tell, I don't ever comb through my curls. I like to keep them as long as I can. And again, just kind of combing my bangs forward so that I get the flare off to the side. And then this is when I will use the Kenra if I have to. And I'll just kind of spray down my flyaways. And then I do like the volume at the bottom. So once I get these all separated, I'll just spray the bottom. And I'll spray underneath like that. On the days that I do need to blow my hair dry, okay, so if I'm in a hurry, I never comb it. I just use my fingers when I'm blow drying it. I never comb it. I'll just kind of blow dry up in the roots a little bit. But for the most part, I'll only do that at the very end, like the last 3 minutes. I will never blow dry my whole hair, and I mostly let it air dry. So that is it. Just don't play with the top, because if you comb it down to your head when it's wet, like we did at the beginning, then it'll naturally have this shape, and you shouldn't have to undercomb the top. You shouldn't have to blow dry the top to get volume, because that's kind of, you want the volume down here. So that is it. I think the main thing that gives me the look that I want is bringing my bangs forward. That's the biggest tip I can give you. Let it air dry and then make your volume at the bottom versus on the top.